guys, it's Kat. Welcome back. So for today's video, I want you to grab yourself some coffee. Sorry, my iced coffee is so noisy. And some sort of a notebook, or you can even take notes in your phone. I'm going to be sharing with you a 4-step process to create the perfect morning routine for you and really achieve whatever goals you're setting for yourself. And I know that's super cliche, but come on, it's 2020. We all have goals we want to achieve. We all have things that we want to work towards, and the hours in the morning are a fabulous time to do that. So today I'm going to help you figure out exactly how to map that routine out for yourself. So you could probably guess what I'm going to say for number one. It's just, you have to do it. Before we can do anything else, you have to be extremely darn specific with yourself on why you want to wake up early. Is it that you want to have time to go to the gym? Do you want to have time to start a side hustle? Maybe you make jewelry and you want to sell it, or you want to paint in the morning and then sell those on Etsy or something. Maybe you have a YouTube channel like me. Maybe you want some time to read in the morning, or just relax and spend some time with yourself before everybody else wakes up and you have to go start the day. Even if it's just that you need more time to get ready because you're always rushing and sprinting out the door and you don't have time to eat breakfast and do your makeup or your hair like you want to. Whatever the reason is, you need to be specific with yourself. We're going to make a smart, realistic, attainable, measurable, and time-bound goal. I hope I got that right. So I wake up at 5:30 every morning so that I have time to work on YouTube before I go to my full-time job at 8 a.m. So another example we'll use in this video is, say that you want to wake up early so that you can work out. So we're going to make that into a SMART goal. First, is it specific? Yes, but we can be a little more specific. You want to work out? Let's say you're going to go to a gym. You can always work out at home, of course, but for this example, we'll say you're going to the gym in the morning. Is it measurable? Yes. Did you go to the gym? Is it attainable and realistic? It definitely is. And then for the time-bound section, I want you to decide when is your start date. So if you're watching this on Thursday, January 9th, which is when this video is going up, then let's say you are starting tomorrow. Friday, January 10th is going to be day one of waking up earlier and going to the gym. None of this wait till Monday nonsense. We're going to start the next day, Friday. Okay, so now that you have your why and you know exactly what your motivation for waking up earlier is going to be, you need to figure out how much time you need to do that. So let's say for me with YouTube, I know I want to spend at least an hour and a half working on it every single morning. And for the gym example, let's say you know from the moment you wake up to the second you're walking out the door, you need 15 minutes. And then 10 minutes to get to the gym, 10 minutes to get back, so 20-minute travel time, and you want to spend 45 minutes at the gym. So that's a total of an hour and 20 minutes, and I recommend, just so you give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, you round up. So let's say an hour and a half. You need an hour and a half extra in your morning to achieve this goal. What's up, guys? I just wanted to quickly pop on here and say, if you are enjoying this so far, it would be super awesome if you gave it a big thumbs up. And of course, you can subscribe for more videos from me and follow me on Instagram at It's Catherine May. Okay, I think that's it. So let's get back to the video. Okay, so step 3 is to work backwards from the time you have to be out the door and figure out what time you're going to have to wake up to make this happen and get everything else that you have to get done in the morning done. Now, super duper important, because I was actually reading this to my sister who's 20 years old. She's still in college. She works a part-time job, so she doesn't have like a standard every day she has to be out of the house by 8 a.m. to get to work like I do. So she said to me, she's like, Kat, I don't have a time that I have to be out the door. What time am I supposed to work towards? It's different every day. Hugely important part to this is, if you're in that same boat, pick a time that is like you're out the door or finally done with my morning routine and stick with it every single weekday. I'm not going to say to stick with it on the weekends, because you won't see me waking up at 5:30 on Saturday and Sunday, but Monday through Friday, pick a time that you need to be done with your routine or out the door and stick with it every single day. Okay, so let's say that Monday through Friday, you need to be done with your morning routine by 8 a.m. That's when I have to be out the door for work, so it's the example we're using. So you know that you need an hour and a half to go to the gym. If you were to wake up, go to the gym, come home, and immediately walk out the door at 8 a.m., you would have to wake up at 6:30. But of course, chances are you're going to want to do some more, like have breakfast, get ready, take a shower, do your hair, your makeup, get dressed, all of that. So how long is that going to take you? Let's average out an hour. So an hour plus hour and a half, that's 2.5 hours. If you need to be out the door by 8 a.m., you need to wake up at 5:30 a.m. And the reason I think this is so important is because if you just tell yourself, I'm going to start waking up early. Let's say I wake up at 6. That sounds early. And then you're choosing the time you wake up before you make your goal, well, you may not be giving yourself enough time to actually achieve that goal. So for step 4, I want you to time block out your morning. Gosh, guys, when I started time blocking, my life was changed. It's so incredible. Now I time block my morning. I time block at work. I time block when I get home from work, my weekends. It just makes it so much easier to get everything done that you have to get done and not feel overwhelmed. And the point of time blocking is that you're being a little bit more vague, I guess, with what you're doing, and not like at 7:30 I do this, 7:35 I do this, 7:40 I do this. Like, that's just a little too much for me. And then if I miss something, I'm like, okay, never mind, just screw it, I'll do something else. So with the gym example, you know that you wake up at 5:30, you have 15 minutes to get yourself dressed, go to the bathroom, drink some water, some pre-workout or coffee, head out the door, and you will be back in your place by 6:30 a.m. You're probably hungry. Let's say 6:30 to 7 is have your breakfast. Maybe you like to watch a YouTube video while you eat. Maybe you like to read a book while you eat, whatever. Maybe you want to take some time to make yourself a super decadent breakfast. Whatever it is, 6:30 to 7 a.m. is when you are allotted time to eat and relax. And then 7 to 8 is when you can take your shower, do your hair, do your makeup, get dressed, and all that fun stuff to head out the door. So you see how I'm not like literally writing out what I'm doing every minute, because for me, I just feel like it's too much. Okay, so by this point, you should have answers to the following 4 questions. Number 1, why are you waking up? And be specific with yourself. It needs to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So when is your start date within the next week of when you're going to start this new routine? Question number 2, how much time do you need in the morning to achieve this goal and this reason for waking up early? Number 3, what time do you have to wake up in the morning in order to have enough time to achieve that goal and do all the other morning routine type things that you need to do? And number 4, from that moment that you wake up until the moment that you need to be done with your morning routine, what are the, let's say, 3 to 5 time blocks of different things you will be doing? And if you have any questions that are specific to your routine, you can let me know in the comments, or if you want to chat privately, you can message me on Instagram. It's just it's Catherine May. If you watch until this part, comment down below the quote of the video: win the morning, win the day. I love that. I think it's so motivational. Like, get up, kill your morning, and then you're gonna have a fabulous day. Also, let me know if you want to see a how to make your perfect night routine video. That would be fun to do. But I think that's about it. I will have my How to Wake Up Early and Be a Morning playlist linked above me. And I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.